How's going? Welcome aboard. It is I, your boy, TJ Tarai Jack, and it is a Tuesday again. On a Tuesday, we get to talk about Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So it's all about property. And on here, we talk about proper rental, property management, buying properties, and passive income. Traditionally, that's what we do on here. So if you've never been here before, welcome aboard. And this is who we are on this channel. And if you've been here for the second, fourth, fifth time, 100th time, 1,000th time, boom, welcome aboard. However, let me just find out if you are watching us from YouTube. Have you subscribed yet? Because this is also an easy way of us getting through to as many people that we can with this good information that we are passing on. But good morning to you, and I am trusting that you're doing great. Monday to Friday, I am here talking anything and everything around property. And on a Friday, we get to answer all of your questions. We are based down under in Johannesburg, and we do property deals in Cape Town, in Durban, in Pretoria, and soon Bloemfontein, yeah. And we are the company M5 Property Addicts, so great to have you around. And I am the captain of that business. And if I'm not doing that, I also write books. This is my latest book that I wrote here. It's called From Bad Debt to Property Mogul. You want to get the copy. Where can you get a copy? On our website or on our Facebook. On our website, on our Facebook. Good. All right. So as it is, as a Tuesday, we get to talk about what makes you happy, but more from an educational perspective in terms of what is it that we can do. I want to stress out that tonight, we're having an investor session. Remember, we are fundraising that 20 million plus that we want to get for the property deals that we are coming through. We're seeing a lot of opportunities. COVID has left us with so many opportunities, so we can grab those. And you know that people made some good money back in the days, 2000, 2008. Some of you were not even born at that time. Did I say that? Well, I was born, but my property journey hadn't been born at that particular time. So, you know, I didn't have the mindset. So this is an opportunity where we can jump into the game, so that we can find property deals out of COVID. But there's going to be lots of them. There's going to be lots of them. We've already started seeing them. Just only about last week, I managed to close a deal for 3 million, and it's got a 70,000 rand rental income. And these are some of the deals that we are going to be buying. If you and I are partnering up, and the partnership just means that you can click on the link below, and on that link, you can put in your 100,000 in there. It's an ownership thing. So we own the buildings together, and out of it, we can then be able to have some passive income for the rest of our lives. Nay, I like that. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's go on, right? Today is a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome aboard. Today, I wanted us to talk about something that we generally don't talk about, but I think it's very important to our journey. And I want to stress out the fact that, you know, when I started off this game, for me, I think I had a weak mindset. And there's lots of things that I didn't believe. There's lots of things that I didn't think would work. I was skeptical a lot. I would question a lot of things, and which is good because that's my nature. I kind of like question things before I jump into it. And when I dive in, I'm all head in. That's the kind of a person I am. However, I also realized that I was very skeptical because I just didn't know better. My mind was kind of like closed off in one area, and I didn't know quite a lot of things. But today I want to speak to you guys more in particular about how we can start to appreciate certain things, very small things that can lead into big things. Very small things that can lead into big things. And this is coming from a space of, I've been there, I know what it's like. And, you know, today I want to speak from a point of being grateful, right? So again, it's still all about property, but I want to kind of like talk to you guys about this mind here, your actions, because the actions that you're doing every day, and this guy here, which is your mind, the more they are connected and the more you are intentionally moving into the space that you want to move in, so it becomes easier. I don't know if you've been in debt before, but I've been in debt, like super debt, right? And at that time, yes, I was employed. And however, when you are in debt with lots of money, there's nothing to be grateful about. There is really nothing to be grateful about. You get everyone, every Tom, Dick, and Harry calling you all the time. Now it is month end. My phone will be buzzing and things like that. So you're really on your edge all the time because people are calling you all the time. When are you paying? You missed the payment. When are you paying? You missed the payment. So mentally, you're always scared. And mentally, you're always on the edge of, oh, okay, this is going to happen. Maybe they're going to come at my house. If you get a call at someone who's at your house, you're like, who is it? Is it the bank? So you're always scared, right? But from that perspective, I mean, some of you who might been in that position or you are in that position, you could testify to what I'm talking about. If I'm talking nonsense, like say, hey, TJ, no, that's not true. You just change numbers. It's not about that. You need to face your demons. But I want to speak from a point of when you're down and out, right? And I've given you a highlight where you have no money and you're down and out, right? And for me as a dude, I'm down and out. I still need to provide for my family. So that's another scarier thing. So you're not so sure, how am I going to buy bread for that particular day? That kind of things. I mean, I'm taking it very granular here so that you can see. However, I want to stress out, guys, that my household, we've never gone in my house without eating at least 2 to 3 meals a day. And when I'm saying 2, it's out of choice. Like for instance, on Sunday, we at our house, we kind of like wake up late. We sleep late on a Saturday. We're watching movies with the kids and wake up late on a Sunday. So we've got like a big brunch. And out of that big brunch, generally we don't eat later on in the evenings, but we snack a lot in the evenings. And that's our Sunday do. It's our household thing. So that's kind of like a 2 meal that we've just had there. But I want to come back to a point where how do you then manage your head or manage what is happening? The one thing that I realize is that you need to be grateful of where you are, right? So you are here now, yes, and there is lots of things that is going wrong. And I'm not talking about being in debt here. I'm talking about all life scenarios. So you are down and out. Whatever the circumstance is, maybe you just bought a bad deal and you're like thinking, flip, how am I going to make this work? I want you to start thinking about how do you become grateful? How do you become grateful of where you are? So the baby things, and I remember back in the days when I started doing this, and I'm still doing it right now, up to now. Each day and each evening, I've got at least twice in a day. And I pause for like a minute to 2 minutes, and I think intentionally, what am I grateful for? And I write it down. Okay, I am grateful for my wife, that she loves me, because just being in love with a guy like me is just crazy on its own, right? I'm grateful for my life because I've got a mother. So many people don't have parents out there. I am grateful for my life, for I have my kids, because my kids are there. Yes, I have them. I've got 2 kids. There's so many people that are praying. There's so many people going to all sorts of extremes just to have a child. And if you go 2, you go 3, you go 5, you are extremely on the blessed side, right? I am grateful for we have lights. I am grateful for we have running water. There's so many people right here in South Africa that don't have running water from a tape. Yes, it's there. I've seen them. I've gone through to some of those places, right? I am grateful for my life, for I'm able to walk. I am grateful for my life, for I'm able to breathe. People are dying in this COVID time. So the question here that I want to ask of you is that what are you really grateful for, right? And that's my routine. I do that in the morning. I talk to myself. Yes, it's a little bit crazy. I talk to myself and I'm talking about what am I grateful for? And sometimes in the day as well, if it becomes intense, I also pause and I'm like, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful I got a car. Yeah, I'm grateful I got internet. Because there's some other people right now in Africa, deep Africa, They don't even know what you're talking about. Google, when you jump into Google, like, what is that? So I just want to ask a few questions. What are you grateful for? Okay, maybe drop me two things that you're grateful for right now, today, in this morning. I am actually grateful that I've got a functioning business, right? I've got a business. I'm grateful that I've got partners. There are some people right now that are going through to the extreme with their business partners where they're not able to talk. I'm grateful I've got a marriage. How many divorce lawyers do you know out there? But I'm still holding it down. So there's lots of things that I'm grateful for. Now, the more you feed your mind with the things that you are grateful for, that are functioning, that are working, it means that your mind is going to start working more and more in the power space of you being in the happy space, right? Of the things that you are winning at that particular time. It does not mean that the debt is gone. It doesn't mean that the problem of buying the house is gone. But your mind is not working from a position of defeat. Once your mind is defeated, you are also defeated naturally, right? So if your mind is working strong, so there's someone said the other day, you know what, this COVID thing is going to kill us mentally before it even gets us. And it's true. There are some people that have been hit with it mentally. Hey, I was one of those people. In the first, I think, 3 weeks or so for COVID, like, I was nervous, right, man? I couldn't. We just didn't know what we didn't know at that time, right? That there's more people that are getting cured. We were just hearing people are dying, falling, up until now. But the reality of it is that if we are mentally strong, we can actually conquer anything. But how do we become mentally strong? We start with the small things. And the small things is, let's start off like small gratitude. So if you've got more gratitude in your space, and you're just being thankful of the small things, and you're now grateful for the big things, and eventually you're now grateful for the biggest things that your mind was not even comprehending, right? So I don't take for granted that I've got a bed that I go into every night with the beautiful wife that I've got, with the beautiful kids that I've got. I don't take all of that like I deserve it, because I know I don't, right? I know that I don't. I'm grateful for the mother who has looked after me. By the way, she's a foster mother to me. She is not my biological mother. And you know, for some of you who read my book, you know that I was abandoned. And I'm grateful for her, because she could have just looked aside when she picked me up. She could have just looked aside and like, that's ain't my problem. But here I am, a few decades in, I'm a man on my own, and I can provide for my own family and provide for her as well. It's a choice that I've done. But if I haven't not been grateful and seeing all of these, then yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying here, guys. So how do you become better in your mindset? I think this is my penning point that I'm talking to today. And Happy Tuesday is a day that I kind of like want to connect with you from a soul perspective. And if you can do this, I'm grateful for I've got an Eastern agent that I can call, because there are some other people that are coming into the courses right now. They're like, so who do I call? And you've got a friend who's an Eastern agent. So you are in a better position already. So be grateful for that. Whatever you're grateful for, it's going to grow. Whatever you focus on, it's going to grow. That's what it's all about. So yeah, I'm hoping that this has been of encouragement to you this morning. And as it is a Happy Tuesday, it is freaking cold in Johannesburg today. And yeah, we had actually, downscaled on our firewood. So I think I need to get around to go and get some firewood. It is extremely cold. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Just some folks that are online. Good seeing you, brother. Swanke, we haven't seen you in a while, man. How's it going there? Yeah, and everybody else that is tuned in, having a look at this video. So tell me, what are you grateful for in the comments? 2 reasons that you're grateful for this morning. Hey, if you got more, go wild, man. Go wild. That's what it's all about. And if you can start practicing the gratitude exercises, it's going to extremely help you. For me, why do I write it down? Because if I write it down, it's a mental note in my space. If I write it down, I am actually expressing how I'm grateful when I'm writing it down. And I learned this from one of the books of John Keogh. And there's so many people that are speaking about gratitude right now. And you need to exercise that. And I'm not the only one. There's so many people out there. But this is it. I am trusting that you are going to have a great Tuesday. If you're one of those people who've got a minimum of at least 100,000, I'd like you guys to come through to our webinar tonight. And it's on the Zoom. The link is in the low. So once this video is done, jump into it and come through to the evening session tonight. An hour of your time will be done. And out of that, we can see how best we can utilize that money to make us some passive income. It is I, TJ. God bless. Goodbye.